I was out with one of my friends. She had recently split up with one of her boyfriends, and so we decided to go and have a drink and talk. And I met Tony, and we started communicating and eventually got involved. And we were together for about 1.5 years before the incident occurred. We had initially spent the day with his best friend down at the river. It was a really nice day, and we had been out swimming and decided to go and play some pool afterwards. And as the night went on, I decided to go home, and he followed about 15 minutes later, and when he came back home, he just was not himself.
911, what's the location of your emergency?
7710 Southeast Michael Drive.
Michael Drive?
Yes.
All right, what's going on there?
I'm being attacked by my boyfriend.
All right.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
All right.
He held his hands over, or my hands over my head, and he hit me a few times. One of the things that Tony told me that night was that he loved me and he was sorry, but that he was going to kill me. At that point, I tried calling 911. He grabbed me, started choking me, bent me over the couch, and yeah, he didn't let go. I remember throwing my phone on the couch to make sure that they were still hearing what was going on. And
David 364844 domestic.
Are you still there?
36. 7710 Southeast Michael Drive, crosses 77th Place. Our informant named Jenny was attacked by her boyfriend. There's a lot of screaming going on in the background. The female sounds out of breath. Unable to tell what the male's saying. And then she's away from the phone. We've got the open line with yelling and crying.
36 copy. 4 more copy.
I, do the cop knock. Everyone can hear that. Say sheriff's office. Open the door, and she screamed out loud as much as she could.
So I said, make entry, get in there. And Scott kicked the door, except the weird thing was the door just slammed back shut again.
The door had hit the suspect, who was on the ground choking out Miss Huber. And so we saw what was going on, and we kind of just pushed our way through the door.
Basically, all he would have had to do was sit up, and that would have put all the body weight, all of her body weight, just on her neck.
We just basically jumped down and grabbed him and got him off of her and got him handcuffed and taken out of that room because of what he was doing. I thought, if we'd have been any later than that, he might have killed her.
She starts coughing and sounds like she's choking at the time, like she can't get air. And you can see that the place is total scene of violence.
Deputy McBride started talking to him outside, and I started helping Miss Huber and taking some photographs, and Sergeant Phillips also was talking to her. We got the ambulance and the fire rescue guys out there to take a look at her because she was pretty beat up. I mean, she had blood on her, shirt was torn, the whole apartment was just destroyed.
Gone to 100 domestic calls. That's probably, it's the top. That's the number one that I've responded to, where I was like, wow, this is, people get slapped around and beat up, but this was the first one ever where I thought, wow, he was going to kill that girl.
as far as I'm concerned, if it wasn't for those police officers, I would not be here today.
I'm glad we heard what we heard. I'm glad we made entry when we did. I'm glad that Jenny was able to fight him off as long as she did.
I'm really happy that she got out of that situation. So she's a strong individual, strong woman to be in that place, go through all that trauma, and pull herself up by her bootstraps and move on and get into a professional career. And she's making her own way, and And I have a lot of respect for her. I'm really proud of her.
You know, my children, they would not have a mother if it wasn't for you guys. There's no doubt in my mind about that one.
That's what this job is about. It's about helping people and being able to help them and see. Rarely do you get to see the end result. And I'm getting to see the end result, and that's really nice.
Thank you for choosing the careers that you guys did, you know. Like I said in the card that I brought to you guys, I think a lot of people don't give you guys enough recognition, you know. You guys go out there every day and you have no idea what you're going to see or what you're going to do, and you just do it, and you're my heroes. You're awesome.